Right, we've got a bounds question here. Okay, we've got one that involves subtraction, but it also involves division. They're both things that can trip people up a little bit on bounds. So you've got to think really carefully. You want the smallest possible value of t. It's a formula you'd probably recognise anyway, but it's the smallest possible value of t using those values. So I'm going to need, to get the smallest difference between v and u, okay, I need the lower bound of v minus the upper bound of u. Okay, and that will give me something on the top, and then I'm going to have to divide by the upper bound. That will give me, if I divide by a bigger number, I'll get a smaller amount, won't I? So now we've got to look at that. So the lower bound of v, okay, so it's correct. So I'm going to do my 27.3, okay, and so three significant figures, so it's going to be 27.2, 27.4. Where's the fence going to be? I want the lower bound, so I want this one, so it's going to be 27.25. Okay, now for u, correct, two significant figures, here we go. Again, I'm doing my houses. Where does the fence go? So 18, we've got 19 there and 17 there, and I want the upper bound of that, so that's going to be 18.5. and then in green I've got, I'm going to have to make this a little bit bigger because I've got two decimal places, 9.81, I've got so 9.82 then and 9.80. Where does the fence go? I want the upper bound, so I want 9.815 there. Now they're the values I'm going to be putting into, and that's not very well written now, I've only just noticed, there you go. They're the values I'm going to be putting into the formula. So I'm going to get, and I'll try and do it all in 27.25 minus 18.5, all divided by, where are we, 9.815. So you want the bounds before you do any calculations, and you stick that all in your calculator and you get, what was it, it was 0.89264926, except there's a couple of other bits as well, but we want to round it to three significant figures, so we're going to be rounding at this point here, so we get 0.891. So think really carefully about how you could get the smallest possible answer. You want to do the rounding parts, the bounds bit, before you do the calculation.